Hannies, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited. I feel like I always say that in every video, but I truly am really excited. So I bought the Bperfect Cosmetics in collaboration with Stacey Marie MUA on Instagram. If you guys don't know who she is freaking amazing. I'm gonna post her page here for you guys. Her work is just amazing. It's so inspiring, so on point, and when I saw that she was gonna come out with the palette, I was like, oh my gosh, all of the colors seriously screamed my name. So this is the palette. It's freaking huge, you guys. It's huge. So I think to travel with this it's gonna be a little bit too bulky and too big, but you can definitely create a lot of different makeup looks with this palette. Anything from very natural, very pretty, very subtle, to anything like this, like dramatic. If you are a makeup artist and you love to play with really colorful eyeshadows, you're gonna freaking love this palette. The eyeshadows in this palette to create the eyeshadow that I have on today, and let me tell you, I was so in shock. There's really nothing negative that I really have to say about the palette, to be honest, because I haven't played with all of them, but so far the ones that I played with today freaking had my mouth drooling for the formula and everything. So, and it also comes with a mirror, so you can definitely take this with you traveling. And it also comes with two highlighters right here. The one that I used today is called Saint, and then we have Sinner. I'm sure you guys are wondering like how much it really is. So I think she's from like the UK, I think. But I went to my bank account to see how much it was. So it came out to $62.37. The shipping and handling is pretty spendy, but I feel like my $62 so far have been well spent on this palette. Alright guys, so I'm on the Bperfect Cosmetics website and they still have this palette in stock for you guys to definitely purchase the palette. And let's go ahead and get started. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do so and be a part of my family and hit the notification bell so that way you're notified every time that I upload a new video. And if you already like what you're seeing with this eyeshadow, then give your girl a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial and let's dig in and play with some bright ass eyeshadows. Yay! Now it's time to have some fun, guys. So I'm going into my Morphe M433 brush as per usual, and I'm going into the color Wasted. It's a really nice plum like purple color, and it's matte. The awesome thing, you guys, about the palette is that it does have some names on them. I don't have to go to the back of the palette to find the name, so I really enjoy that a palette has names on the eyeshadows. So basically what I'm doing with this color is going to focus this in the center and I'm going to move it back and forth, but that's the only place where we're going to place that purple color. Now if you guys don't have this palette, you guys can definitely still follow along with any other eyeshadows that you have at home. Now we're gonna go into the color Lit, which is a really nice like orange matte eyeshadow, and we're gonna place it, you guys, just in the outer portion of the eyeshadow because we're gonna blend both of these colors together. Now I used to never do this technique before, which I would always start off with like the lighter shades underneath and then build my intensity with darker eyeshadows. But I've noticed that M. Mitchell and Stacey Marie, they use this technique where they place a darker shadow in the crease and then they go in with like a lighter shade and just blend it in the outer portion. As you guys can see here, I'm still using the same Morphe M433 brush, but what you're going to do is basically just blend those two colors together, but you're not going to take it all the way into the crease or else we're going to get rid of that purple color. But just basically blend those out and then we're going to go in with a third color in just a second. Now I'm going into a Smashbox brush that I got from one of their palettes years ago, but I felt like it was like the perfect small like blending brush for this part. So I'm going into the color Shuffle, which is a mustard yellow, and I'm going to place it on top of Lit and just basically sit there, you guys, and really blend them back and forth. I've noticed that if you use like patting motions first and then you blend out the eyeshadow, it works like perfection. But overall, you guys, these eyeshadows are seriously like blowing my mind because they are blending really well, and I'm so glad because I was super disappointed from the swatches, but they're performing so good on the eye that I'm having so much fun and I'm not struggling. So happy. In one of the clips, you guys, I do go back into my Morphe M433 brush and I dip back into Wasted and Lit, and I just blend those colors in the crease a little bit more. And now I'm going to go into my Eden Primer by Urban Decay. I'm going to start to do my half cut crease. Well, it's not really a half cut crease, it's actually a half moon. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Morphe brush. I forgot what number this is, but I'll list everything down below. But what I like to do is just kind of use like patting motions. And I'm sorry that I keep turning it to my right side. It's because I'm watching The Parent Trap. So if you guys see me doing that, I'm watching a movie. For the center of my eyelid, I'm going to go into the color Foolish, and I'm going to go ahead and just tap that eyeshadow right in the center of my lid. Next, you guys, I'm going to go into the color Funky, which is a really nice pink neon color, and it's also matte. I'm taking the Morphe M507 to just go ahead and apply this eyeshadow right next to that color called Foolish to really give it that spotlight effect in the center of my eye so that color can pop out more than the other ones. With the same brush, I'm going to go back into the color Wasted, and I'm going to fill in the inner and outer corners of the eye. For the highlight of the inner corner, I'm going to go into the color Hush. Mascara, I'm going to go into the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara, which has been so far one of my favorites. I got it from my BoxyCharm for the month of July. So bomb. For lashes, I don't remember what brand this is because my lashes are scattered everywhere, and I think I should just keep putting on names. I have a lash book that I got from House of Lashes. I should be utilizing that book. So I'm so sorry, I don't know what name or what brand these lashes are. Back, I'm going to go and finish off the other eye off camera. For the lower lash line, I go into the color Wasted and taking the same Morphe M507, and then underneath that I go and dip back into the color Funky, and then to smoke it out just a little bit more to make it to give it a little bit more darkness, I dip into the color Liquor and I go into my Sedona lace brush, the EB21. Now, there was a little bit of fallout, you guys, using the shade Liquor, which is a darker plum color. So just keep that in mind, but nothing too bad where I like dusted off and it stained my cheeks. Nope, it didn't even do that for me. So you'll still be okay, but just keep that in mind. I go back into Funky and blend everything together. My waterline, I'm going to go into the NYX Vivid Brights Vivid Petal Liquid Eyeliner. I love these NYX liquid liners. It just sucks that they do dry really fast when they're on your skin, but I feel like in the waterline they last a very long time. And I feel like it really fit the look just perfect. Try your best to keep it as close to your lashes as possible to avoid getting it into your eye because it does sting just a little bit, but it's also very uncomfortable. I'm just going to touch up the highlight again, and it's the eyeshadow called Hush. Now to highlight, I'm going to go into my Sigma, the F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter brush, and I'm going to dip into the color Saint. And this highlighter is so fine, you guys, that I really enjoy it because it's definitely a buildable highlighter and there's no like chunky sprinkles, glitter in the powder. So I really enjoy this highlighter very much. Alright, my honeys, that is it for today's video. Hope that you enjoyed the eyeshadow look that I created today. Please go out and get this palette. Se los recomiendo. It's such a stunning palette that I swear that you'll never get bored of creating different eyeshadow looks. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!